You can chat with other dads if you want. I am going to be talking. I mean, you're more than welcome to talk to me, but I am going to be filming. Help me keep an eye so if they are going to run away. Just check over there once in a while and make sure they haven't run away. All right, well, I have one viewer, so I'll go ahead and get started. Welcome to your private viewing. The Tampa Jr. Bulls. So this is game number 1 of the Seehoff doubleheader. Your Tampa Jr. Bulls will be playing against the Palm Beach Hawks. Oh, they got some big players over there. I feel like I say that every time we play another team. So that's the Palm Beach Hawks. They're up from Palm Beach. They play us this morning, and then later on at 3 p.m., they're going to go up to Nest, and they have a game up there, also another Seehoff League game. So welcome to the Hawks. Let's hope it's not too much of a warm welcome. Bulls gathered around their net here. Let's see if I can get a live look in. I got to get one of those like camera stabilizers because I can feel the view like shaky. In my hand, a little camera stand or something. Well, anyways, so the Bulls have also, maybe in the last 2 months, if you guys haven't been keeping up, we've welcomed 2 former Bulls back to the team, Mason Romano and Bryson Dudley. And then just recently, the coach in this last week or so has shifted up the lines a little bit. So speaking of Mason Romano, look at the start at left wing, with Gabe Ochotorena at center, Grant Petruska at right wing. So that'll be your first line out. The D pairs are kind of mixed up a little bit too, as Bryson Dudley's going to come out with Brody McGlynn, and I'll get to the second D pair when they come out, but it will be Miles Pisa and Jaden Mason, who's played D and forward throughout this year. This is Pisa's first time stepping back on D. Hey guys! So opening face-off, getting ready. The ref is checking with the players, giving them some instruction, and then drops the puck. Face-off won by Ochotorena, played off the wall to Mason Romano, tipped ahead to Ochotorena right underneath me here, turned over there at the blue line. Dudley goes down, but comes up with the puck somehow. Makes a move, loses the puck. Now it's Romano. Kicked ahead, down low for Ocho, knocked behind the net, where the Hawks gathered up there, look for an outlet feed, find the Hawks player along the wall, centering feed right through the middle of the ice. Down the right wing. Shot tipped high over the glass into the corner, picked up there by Grant Petruska, his first action. Just pushes it ahead along the wall. Played up and out of the blue line. Bulls would have been offside, but it's picked up by the Hawks, dumped into the Bulls' end, where it's going to be picked up by Jaden Mason behind the net. Tipped ahead to Gabe Ochotorena, knocked off his stick. Then he's pushed off the puck, and the Hawks gather it in their own zone. Centered it right in front of their own net. Nobody there. Picked up by the Hawks. Now stolen by Evan Friedel. Friedel with a shot glove save. So change going on behind the play as Howell and Friedel come out. Now Mark Schroeder. A steal by Evan Friedel, a shot and a save. Hot start for this line as they just hop off the bench and put a shot on net. Let's see if they can win this offensive zone faceoff to the right of the Hawks goalie. Faceoff controlled there by the Hawks. Skating through the middle, here they come. Tipped ahead off the boards. Not past the stick of Jaden Mason. Sorry, I get their names mixed up sometime, who deflects the puck into the Bulls bench. So we'll get a off a defensive zone faceoff here for the Bulls. So Mark, Kellen, Evan, or I should say Howell, Friedel, Schroeder, Pisa, Jaden, Mason. Face off to the right of Ling, who gets the start in net today. Face off won by the Bulls, but turned over. Now picked up behind the net by Jaden Mason. He looks to play it up the boards to Howell. Off the boards ahead to Schroeder. Schroeder through half ice. Played to the blue line, then turned over. To the blue line, and then out. Turned over there by the Hawks, and then just picked up right back by the Hawks and sent to the half line again. Friedel can't pull it off the board, then he finally does. That's going to be a call on Mark Schroeder. About to be in trouble here. Well, so we go to the penalty kill. Our four killers will be McGlynn, Dudley, Johnson, and Pistulin. Johnson, seeing their first action of the game. Face-off won there by Johnson, but stolen by the Hawks to the top of the slot, high over the net. Behind the net now for McGlynn. It's sitting on top of the net. Yeah, we'll get a whistle there. Frozen on top of the net, or, on the back of the net. So a quick whistle, and we're going to face off now to the left of Ling. Face-off won by the Hawks. Back to the blue line. They look to go back down deep to the top of the circle. Measured nicely there by Dudley. Shot high into the corner. Pistulin into the corner to get it. Picked up by the Hawks first. Now pressure at the blue line. Turned over to Brody McGlynn. McGlynn looks to go coast to coast. Makes one move. Gets held up. No call coming. He's going to take it behind the net. Looks for the centering feed. Shoveled wide by Johnson. What a great pass from Brody McGlynn. Johnson just couldn't find pay dirt there. Score stays 0-0. Shorthanded chance for the Bulls. Nice kill here by Johnson. Broken up at the blue line. Now broken up again, this time by Pistulin. Shoveled across the blue line. Now Pistulin goes off, replaced by Levi Miller. Drop at the blue line. Johnson still out. Tipped right into the middle for Miles Pisa. First taste in the game. Or no, he was out before, I'm sorry. Now Levi Miller with a shorthanded chance. His shot deflected by the goalie wide. 18 seconds left on the penalty. Ocho's out now with Miller, looking to get the Ocho line back out at the end of this power play. Played up and out of the Bulls' end. Gabe is going to get there first, and he does. What a move. Can he get it out in front of the net? Nice play. Gabe Ocho Terrena, shorty, cash it. Boom. Welcome to the game, Gabe Ocho Terrena. 1-0 Bulls. Did it all by himself. What a sweet goal. Early lead here for the Bulls on the kill. Penalty's still not up. 3 seconds left. What a nice play, Gabe Ocho Terrena. Face-off won here by the Hawks. Straight into the Bulls' end. Penalty now is up. Steered into the corner by Ling. Behind the net, Pisa. Now, here comes Gabe Ocho Terrena. Deflected up into the center of the ice. Finds Mason Romano, half ice. Now to the blue line. Looks to just get it deep and does. Stops on it. Drops it for Pisa. Oh, just missed him. Split the D there. Forwards have to reset. Not in time. Whistle. We'll get a neutral zone face-off. Offside, they say. Well, the opening goal in this game, a shorthanded goal from Gabe Ocho Terrena, as he looks up to find his father to see if he approves of the play. Indeed, Eric does. Face-off won there by Ocho. Back to the Bulls' end, gathered in by McGlynn. Cross-ice pass to Dudley. Bottom of the circle behind the net to McGlynn. McGlynn up the boards. Petruska off the wall to Ocho. Picked up in the middle, trying to go through everybody. Can't do it. Picked up by Petruska, then played into the Hawks' end. Now turned over at the blue line onside Romano. Romano top of the circle. Shot high. Going to deflect around the boards into the corner. Held in by McGlynn. His shot. Steered wide. Oh, Mason Romano couldn't cash it in. It's on the back of the net. No whistle. Romano's trying to pick it up with his hands. Takes a cross check. Nobody's playing it yet. And then finally it comes out. I guess it wasn't on top of the net. They say they just couldn't get it pinned out from against the boards there. That back bar. Picked up at the blue line. Played in deep by the Hawks. Behind the net for Ocho. 8.5 minutes left in the first. We lead 1-0. Ocho finds Dudley. Slow-moving puck, turned over. Now Dudley picks it up, gathers it in. He's going to look across and find Petruska tipped off the... Well, penalty number 2 for the Bulls. Who's taking that one? Romano. So Friedel's going to come out with Schroeder, D-pair Jaden Mason and Miles Pisa. To the left of McGlynn, or I'm sorry, Ling. Bulls look to kill their second penalty. First one on, I already forgot who the first one was on. Second one was on Mason Romano, though. Oh, first one was on Mark. Who's out there now? He's going to take it over at the blue line. Maybe the Bulls should just play with 4. Oh, and they take a penalty. Now we'll play some 4-on-4 hockey. Nice play, Mark Schroeder. That was either a slash or a hook. 4-on-4 we go. Same 4 for the Bulls. Offensive zone face-off here. Minute 14 left. Offensive zone face Friedel, Jaden Mason. To the right of the Hawks goalie. Won there by Schroeder, but whistle. We'll have to do it again. I think the ref said he dropped it a little too early by mistake. Even the refs make mistakes sometimes. Schroeder's trying to knock it out of the air. Played up and out of the Bulls' end. Pisa across to Friedel. Nice pass. Friedel picked it up at the blue line. He's just going to take it deep to the end line, looking for Pisa. Oh, Pisa fumbled the pass a little bit, but stays on it. Now he's just going to play it down deep into the corner. Friedel's covering for Pisa. Yeah, I should mention Pisa and Friedel kind of swapped spots there as Friedel's back at forward and Pisa dropped down to D. So in that play, Pisa pinched down and Friedel knew instinctively where to go. So now Howell comes out with Johnson, and then your D pair here on this 4-on-4 is McGlynn and Dudley. Johnson to take this offensive zone face-off on the 4-on-4. Face-off won there by the Bulls. To Dudley, to McGlynn, to Howell. To Dudley down low, off the crossbar. Nice pass from Howell. Howell's now looking top of the circle. His shot tipped in front. Rollin Johnson score. 4-on-4. Johnson tabulating. Assist goes to Howell on the shot, the save, the putback. Rollin Johnson, 2-0 Bulls, pouring it on in this first period. 7.5 minutes left to go. 4-on-4 still got some time out. Let's keep these same 4 out and see what they can do. No, Grant. Okay, all right. Howell and Johnson go off. Let's try Petruska and Ocho Terena. He's got a shorty. Let's see if he can get a 4-on-4. Yeah, they had an extra guy. The Hawks did. Pull him off the ice. Now we'll continue at 4-on-4. Face-off controlled ultimately there by the Hawks. Good team face-off win. To the blue line and in. To the wall for McGlynn. Cross ice to Dudley. Dudley looking ahead, finding Ocho, center ice. Ocho, the blue line. Ocho looking for Petruska. Can't find him. Tied up in the corner. Does find Dudley. Dudley's shot tipped right out in front. Swiped at by Petruska, but sticked away by the Hawks. Now held in by Gabe. Gabe just wants to dump it low, but his pass got deflected. Now Dudley's going to jump down on the play, looking for the cross-ice pass. No, he took a shot instead. Petruska was looking back door. Went for a shot, saved by the goalie, deflected wide. The 4-on-4 is up, so now we'll go back to a 5-on-4 for a short moment here, as it's going to be Ocho, Romano, Petruska, Pisa, Mason. Face off to the right of the Hawks goalie. Bulls lead 2-0 first period. Face off controlled there by Ocho. Pass across, couldn't handle it. It was popping up in the air and rolling on in, and Jaden Mason couldn't gather it in. Bulls retreat to their own side, tipped ahead to Ocho at the blue line. Ocho into the zone, top of the circle, dancing with it. Oh, he tried to get it up to the D-man, couldn't, but instead it finds Romano. Back in the corner, deep for Ocho. Ocho on the in-line. Romano right out front, just couldn't cash it in. Chances are plentiful in this first period. We do lead 2-0. Most dangerous lead in hockey, they say. Let's see if the Bulls can kill off a short penalty. Shot save. Ling through traffic all the way from the blue line. Slung in there pretty hard, but glove down. So we'll get a line change here. Defensive zone faceoff. Levi Miller, Alex Pistula, and Roland Johnson take the defensive zone faceoff. Deep pair here, Jaden Mason, Pisa, who's acquitted himself nicely on the defensive end for the Bulls. On the blue line, they say. Face-off one, shot deflected wide. Face-off one by the Hawks, I should say. Picked up by Johnson, played up and out of the zone. He's going to chase it down. Shielded off the puck by the Hawks player, then behind the net. Johnson still hassling. Now Levi Miller played it off the boards to the blue line. And then a trip on Levi Miller. We go back to the kill. Well, Bulls having trouble finding any rhythm to start this game, as this is their third penalty in the first period. This one goes against Miller. Let's see who we're going to have out to kill this penalty. Schroeder comes over the board with Friedel. Pisa, no, not Pisa, that's McGlynn and Dudley, your D pair, and we go back shorthanded. Again, like I said, having trouble finding a foothold in this game, though we do lead 2-0. Both one on a shorthanded goal, the other one on a 4-on-4. Bulls would like to get a chance to play some 5-on-5 hockey here. Played out to the blue line and out by Friedel. Friedel's just going to take it to half ice, and then the blue line and in. Tipped off his stick. Now he just wants to hold it. Drops it for McGlynn at the blue line. Cross ice pass to Dudley. Dudley top of the circle. Shot. Kicked away by the Hawks player. Schroeder gets shoved down in front of the net. Through center ice to the stick of the Hawks player. He's in one-on-one. Knocked away by Evan Friedel. Are you kidding me? What a play. Then he takes a shove to the back. In the corner, McGlynn is sitting on it. He didn't want to play it with his hands. Hawks come away with it until Dudley in there to mix it up. Hawks come away with it again, this time in the corner. Center ice feed, miss. Now it's going all the way across the ice. Friedel trying to chase it down from the back. Hawks player gets there first, taken down by Friedel. Friedel's going to continue to battle, no call. I don't think the refs wanted a 5-on-3. 30 seconds left on this power play. Johnson's out now. Picked it up at the blue line. Hawks stay on it, though. Friedel and Johnson out there killing this penalty with McGlynn and Dudley. Kicked away by Dudley. Now up to the blue line. They've got numbers. If they go the other way, penalty's almost up. Dudley's just going to take it, drop it to Johnson at the blue line, go to the net, swipe at it. Shot there from Johnson, tipped into the corner. Drop feed looking for Pisa, couldn't find him. Off the boards into the neutral zone. Gabe is going to get out to the puck first. Played back into the neutral zone here. Got the lines a little mixed up because of these penalties. Now we have Ocho out with Howell and Johnson. Wrapped around the boards into the corner. 4 minutes left in this first period. Played off the boards there. Howell to Dudley. Dudley behind the net. Wrapped around. Nobody there. Johnson's trying to get there first. Instead, Hawks do. Now picked up into the center of the ice. Johnson now at the blue line. Turned over by Hawks again. Now they have it at the blue line, and then we take another penalty. Who's this penalty going to be on? Hawks take that penalty, not the Bulls, so we go to our first power play. Somebody wake these kids up. That's 4 penalties in the first period. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left. Still time to get some more. Bulls lead 2-0. Go to the power play here. Ocho, Romano, Petruska, Pisa, Mason. A lot of firepower there. Let's see if we can get another one. Face-off initially won by Ocho. Held in, though, by Mason. His shot looking for a deflection there, but kicked smartly into the corner by Hawks goalie. And now Ocho wants to go get it in the corner. Does. He's got Jaden Mason up at the blue line. Drops it to him. He's going to cross to Pisa. Pisa makes one move. Turns it over. Not held in at the blue line, but is able to maintain control of the puck. Picked up there by Mason. Right back into Mason Romano. Romano top of the circle. Shot high. This one's going to be held in by Mason at the blue line. Looked to go across. Wasn't there. Drops it down low for Petruska. Just couldn't get it off his stick. Played up into the air. Glove down by Mason at the blue line. Mason to Pisa. Down low to Romano off his backhand. Tipped right in front. No rebound there as Petruska's stick got tied up and lifted. Penalty halfway up. Really nice pressure from this top power play unit from the Bulls, but no goal. 30 seconds left to see what they can do with it. Tipped out into the middle. Just missed him, though. It's behind Ocho. Here come the Hawks short-handed. Trying Tried to take it down Main Street, couldn't get there. 2-0 we lead. 24 seconds left on this power play. Now Petruska into the middle. Just couldn't get it off his stick in time. Eventually does find Pisa. Pisa ahead to Romano, tipped into the zone. No icing, they say. Change coming up. Power play's almost over. Pistulin's going to with Johnson. And Romano's still out for a long shift here. Held in by Johnson at the blue line and played down deep. Now to the blue line and out. Power play is up. Hey, guys. Don't throw that down. Pistulin ahead to Johnson. Johnson tried to play it deep, couldn't get it there. Another steal here by Alex Pistulin. Dudley held in, just going to play it out in front of the net. Picked up there by the Hawks. They like to play it out, but no further than Brody McGlynn, who's just going to tip it right back in. Miller wants to follow this puck in. Picked up by the Hawks there. Miller trying to provide some pressure. Played slowly across ice there. Then played right out in front of the net. Jeez, Rollin Johnson just couldn't quite step on that turnover. Held in there, but now it's going to go numbers the other way for the Hawks. 3-on-1. Dudley's back. What a nice play. Bryson Dudley. Cross-ice pass through the legs of Rollin Johnson. Change going on. McGlynn looking, eventually, finds Dudley. Dudley circles back, looking to reset. Plays the head to Schroeder. He tips it off the boards ahead. Nobody there. Hawks. Now at the blue line. Turnover kind of caused there between Howell and Schroeder. Can't gather it in, though. Hawks come away with it through the neutral zone into the Bulls' end. Drop pass. Broken up, but Hawks still come away with it. Stolen here by Evan Friedel. He's got Howell with him if he looks, but he's 1-on-1 ahead of everybody. Let's see if he can turn it in. Pay dirt. No. And no rebound as Howell was driving the net, looking to pick up the loose change, but covered. Nice play there. Evan Friedel stole the puck, wanted to go coast to coast, had Kellen with him, but he had a clear shot at the net, so he took it. Saved by the goalie. Looked like he wanted to go 5-hole, but the goalie got down fast enough. Prevented that goal. Face off to the right of the Hawks goalie. Face off won there by the Hawks eventually. Watch that slash, Kellen. Played into the zone. Jaden Mason's going to get there first. Got it tangled up under his feet. Comes away with it. He's got Howell along the boards. Tipped ahead for Schroeder. Nice play off the boards. Howell to Schroeder. Mark peeled off puck there. No interference, though. Drop pass, going to find Howell. Howell into the corner. Can't hold on to it. Now he does. Looking for Friedel out front. Can't find him. Drops it to the blue line. Tipped off Mason's skate. Then just dropped down low again. Into the corner. Howell tried to get it back up for Jaden Mason. Eventually finds him, but turned over there. Held in by Schroeder into the first period. Woo! 2-0. We lead. Good, solid first period for the Bulls. Shorthanded goal from Gabriel Ochoa Terrena. And then a 4-on-4 goal on a rebound shot from Rollin Johnson. That's his specialty now. Hey, did my dad take Miles somewhere? Did you guys see? Did my dad take Miles somewhere? It's okay. It's okay. I'm assuming he did. Hey, where'd you go, buddy? She's right there. You need to stay up here. Hey, why don't you guys come up here? Say, call her name. He wants you to come up here. No, no. Yeah, come up here. I don't want him going down there. All right, they're coming up here. Go watch the iPad with Davey until they come up here. Go. Sorry, that wasn't much of a intermission report. How are the stats looking, Ocho?
Pretty clean stat sheet.
Pretty clean stat sheet so far, says Ocho. We're winning on face-offs and shots?
We're at about probably 70% on face-offs. Shots are 10-2. We
Nice.
only have 8 total turnovers for us. That's pretty good.
That's pretty
for the
good.
first period.
Nice. So my intuition is correct. The Bulls had a strong first period. The scoreboard reflects it. We lead 2-0 as we come out with the lead to start this second period. Face-off center ice to start the second period. The ref checks with the goalies to see if they're ready. Indeed, they are. Ref's ready too. Petruska and Romano trying to sneak into the circle. Face-off won there by Ocho. Back to McGlynn and the Bulls in. They like to set up. Cross-ice pass to Dudley. Up the boards to Ocho. And then just interrupted there at half ice. Now here come the Hawks the other way. That shot deflected behind the net. Dudley's going to pick it up there. Played off the boards ahead to Petruska. Nobody there. He was looking to find Ocho. Just couldn't get it to him. Still battling. Then turned over here. Cross-ice pass, though, from Glenn to Dudley. Ahead to Romano. Outlet play just not quite working right here for this first line to start the second period. Petruska's going to take it into the zone. Top of the circle. I just want to see him shoot it, don't you? Shot right out in front. It's not covered yet. No whistle. Now they whistle it. Romano playing to the echo of the whistle. Remnants of the Mickey Andrews era at Florida State.
How long you been waiting to use that one?
Just came up with it just now. A fraction of a second. Today is Championship Saturday. Let's see if we can kick it off right with a Bulls win. Face-off won there by the Hawks as we have Johnson, Miller, Pistulin out. Held by Pistulin, centering feed, can't find Johnson. Oh, look again, couldn't find Johnson. Now picked up in the corner. Hawks looking to get it out of their own zone. Oh, almost interrupted there by Pistulin, now interrupted by Miller. Kick to a stick, Pistulin! Oh, looking to send it home, glove save. Good shift by this scrappy third line. Good pressure there. A couple of turnovers, shot and a glove save. Off the stick of Pistulin to the glove of the Hawks goalie. Now face off to his left. Same five. You're deeper here, Jaden Mason, Miles Pisa, if I haven't mentioned. Face off one, right out front. Johnson looking for number 2. Out front again. This time Miles Pisa, top of the circle. Oh no, now it's going the other way. Right underneath me here. It's going to be picked up by the Hawks. Down into the Bulls end, played into the corner, Jaden Mason, into the corner, ahead for Pistulin. Now again, Jaden Mason to the blue line and out, but picked up by the Hawks here. They look to stick handle through center ice. Knocked off their stick, now picked up here by Roland Johnson. 3-on-2 going the other way. He's gonna find Pistulin at the blue line in, top of the circle, shot. Oh, off the stick of the goalie on McGlynn, coming down Main Street. A fluttering shot flies just past the right side of the net. No whistle. It's tied up there on the side of the net. Now we get one. We'll get a change here. 11 minutes left in this second period. Yeah. It's straight to the box. I don't want to jinx it here. Little rough stuff against Roland Johnson. He's no worse for wear as Schroeder comes out now with Friedel, who's had a fantastic game, joined by Howell, Dudley, and McGlynn. Face-off won there, though, by Hawks. Defensive zone face-off for them. Into the corner, Friedel. Friedel wins the 50-50 puck, takes a shove from behind, goes down, no call. Now going the other direction at the blue line. Howell looking for a hook, not going to get it. Not going to give up, though. His shot tipped wide, 2-0. Here's the first pressure for the Hawks. Played into the corner now, McGlynn. Schroeder digging in. He's going to find Dudley behind the net. Looking for Howell. Oh, just off his stick. Then held in at the blue line. Oh, bad turnover there. He really had that. I don't know how it came off his stick. Now he gets it. Cross-ice pass to Evan Friedel. Are you kidding me? I didn't even see him, but Kellen did. Now Mark Schroeder. High slot shot. Back of the net. Goal. Mark Schroeder. 3-0 Bulls. Unbelievable play. Top to bottom, end to end. Back of the net. We lead 3-0. Ask Eric, he's the official stat keeper. Well, nice play from that line. Produces a goal finally. YouTube, I posted a link on Facebook. Just go on the Facebook group, it's right on there. Even my fans at the game want to watch the live stream. Better than live, that's what they say. Sorry, missed a little bit of action there. Neutral zone face-off now. Ocho Petruska Romano, Pisa Mason. Face-off one Bulls. Ahead to Romano at half ice. He's got Ocho with him. Across the blue line. Ocho to the net. Shot kicked wide behind the net. Now into the corner. Petruska. Now Jaden Mason. Petruska with a little reverse hit there. Played up the boards, held in Pisa. Top of the circle, behind the net now. Grant Petruska behind the net. Trying to get it out front, can't. Off his stick from knees. Trying to get it out in front, can't. Now picked up by the Hawks. Romano looking for a hook there, couldn't get it. Held in though by Ocho. Now played up to the blue line and out, then back in offside. Petruska, neutral zone faceoff coming here. Bulls lead 3-0. We'll get a line change for the D pair, it looks like. Same forwards for this neutral zone faceoff. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in this second period. Bulls lead 3-0. Sorry, it'll be a half ice faceoff. Stay up here, Miles. If you can't go downstairs. No, you cannot. Stay here. Faceoff controlled by the Bulls. Romano at the blue line. Right out front, Petruska gobbled up by the goalie. Here, just film it for a second. I don't have to say anything. Miles.
John has 2 apples. What was that? It's ice.
All right, I got it. What I missed? Anything good? Still 3-0. There's a penalty though. Who drew the penalty? Well, Bulls are on the power play. Johnson, Pistulin, Miller, Glenn, Dudley take this power play opportunity to the left of the Hawks goalie. Face-off won there by Johnson. Cross-ice pass, Dudley. Top of the circle, shot deflected. Saved, though. Now Johnson hassles the Hawks player. Held in by Dudley at the blue line, then turned over. Hawks going the other way. They got numbers. Pistulin on the back check. Johnson's there. Dudley's there. No, I'm sorry, that was McGlynn. Bulls take control of the puck. Dudley ahead to Miller, turned over at the blue line. Now Miller again, then Dudley again. Still not out. Held in at the blue line. Dropped right into the high slot. Shot deflected wide. Deflected into the corner. This time McGlynn. Now Dudley. Somebody goes down hard. No call coming. Finally, Dudley picks up the puck, just moves it out of the zone. Tipped ahead now, Pistulin and Johnson. It's into the blue line. Top of the circle shot, glove save. Wow, what a shot. Are you kidding me? What a glove save. Hi, I see you. Stay with Papa. 14 seconds left on the power play. Howell comes out now. Schroeder, Friedel, Mason, and Pisa, your D pair at the blue line. Face-off won there. Schroeder tried to put out in front by Friedel. Instead, it's going to find the stick of Howell. Drops it to Pisa. Now back down low for Howell. Centering feed right out front for Mark. Tipped over the net. He knocked it out of the air. Looked like a bunt. Just went high. Oh, looking for Howell far side. Couldn't get him. Howell plays out to the blue line. Pisa. Now back down Howell off his stick. Again looking for the hook. Couldn't get it. Then they blow a whistle. Mark and number 11 from the other team, it looks like they're going to go off. This ref's not having any of it. Did they call 2 penalties on? No, on Howell. They called one on Howell. Oh, Howell was just so used to it. He went in the box even when he didn't commit a penalty. Still trying to sort it out.
That is the best moment. I've watched him since they were kids. That was my favorite ever. Like, oh, penalty? Okay, I got it. Okay.
All right. Yeah. Must have done something wrong. Well, we can't have 5 out there. Somebody's got to come off. No, we are. We're just going to play 5-on-5. All right, so Johnson's going to hop up to play with Friedel Howell. So matching penalties, instead of 4-on-4 hockey for a minute and a half, we'll just continue to play 5-on-5. I guess when the penalty's up, they'll be let out of jail. Johnson getting a chance here with Howell and Friedel, causing some trouble here. Into the corner, up to the blue line, held in Mason. Shot tipped, nobody there. Howell takes it at the top of the circle. He's just going to skate in. Oh, right out front. Couldn't find Johnson. Nice pass. Broken up there, though, by Hawks. Now they're going the other direction. Oh, back check. Stop. Save. Shot wide. Ling was out of his net. Centered right in front now by Friedel. Friedel takes a trip. Jaden Mason, as long as we stay on this puck, it's going to be touched there by the Hawks, and we'll get a whistle. We'll go on a power play, it looks like. Penalty time. Box is filling up here in the second period. Hi, Miles. It's empty. So we'll go on the power play here. Romano Petruska, Ocho, McGlynn, Dudley. It's empty, buddy. We'll get more water in a minute. No, stay down here with Papa. Offensive zone face-off to the left of the Hawks goalie. Won there by the Bulls to McGlynn. Now dropped for Dudley. Tipped it right in front. Shoveled backhand. Ocho Terrena save. Three 0 we lead. 6 minutes, 3 seconds left in this second period. Oh, face-off one right back to McGlynn. Shot. Rebound right out front. Petruska couldn't get there. It was bouncing around. Now played behind the net for Palm Beach. Right out in front. He's kind of fumbling with it. Bounces it off the wall up to the blue line. Now it's out. And a penalty coming. This one on the Bulls. Wow. What's this penalty going to be? Well, they let Mark out maybe and replace him with Grant Petruska. No, Mark's still in. Did they get some sort of misconduct?
Yeah, he sent them both. So I don't know if it's going to be 5 minutes or what.
It must be, because they've been in there more than a minute and a half. Hey, buddy, it's empty.
I honestly didn't think he should have sent either one. They were just battling in front of the net.
This is that old grunt. He's the old grumpy
He's a
ref.
grumpy guy.
Stop, man. Four-on-4 hockey here. Face-off one there. Well, it was played back from Ocho to McGlynn, then kind of became a scrum. Ocho comes away with it eventually here. To the blue line, not out. Now it's out. That's offside. Whistle blown down. We'll continue to play 4-on-4. Ocho, Romano, McGlynn, Dudley. Schroeder in the box with Petruska. Face-off one there by Ocho. Oh, cross-ice pass to Dudley. He had to Superman to play it. Just picked up by Romano, dumped in from half ice. Ocho looking to get there first. Can't. Tried to lift the Hawks player's stick. Hawks player kind of skated through it, comes away with the puck. Now they're half ice and then into the Bulls zone pretty quickly. Shot right out in front, glove and saved. A little bit of shoving in front of the net. Took a late swipe at the puck. Bulls didn't like that. Little shove in the back. Free Schroeder, and they do. Johnson now out with Pisa, Miller, deep pair here, Jaden Mason. Hold on. Johnson's out with Miller, deep pair, Pisa, Mason. Sorry, they've been dropping people from forward to D and D to forward, trying to keep up with it all. Shot, glove save. Face-off one there by the Hawks, and a pretty quick shot from the blue line. Glove down easily, though, by Ling. 3-0, we continue to play next about 30 seconds. Johnson defensive zone faceoff. This time won by Johnson. Back to Pisa. Played up to the blue line and out. Just wanted to chip it out of the zone, relieve some pressure there, and does. Off the stick of Miller. Now at the blue line come the Hawks. Played to the top of the circle. Now down into the corner for Pisa. Pisa gets there first. Played just past the stick of Miller. Vice, then right back in at the blue line. Shot deflected high over the net, Bling. Here's some pressure here. Played up to the blue line, now held in. Oh, Pistulin's out, so the 4-on-4 is over. We got a little bit of a power play here. Behind the net now. Right out in front on the backhand, taken over there by Johnson. Tipped ahead for Miller. He's got space. He's just going to take it to the blue line, turn it over, and then kind of run into the boards. Here comes McGlynn off the bench. McGlynn picks it up in his own end. He's out there with Mason. Schroeder's out. Now Pistulin and Miller out for a long shift. Tipped off the boards, held in. Now they find Schroeder. Down below the net here, Jaden Mason. To the blue line and out. Too many men. They're not going to call it. Howell now at the blue line, taking over, trying to get it off his stick. Oh, behind the stick of Schroeder. He saw him and just maybe a half a second too late. Off the boards, up the half wall, past Howell. He stays on it, though. Can't pick it off the boards, and the Hawks come away with it. Now into the corner. Off the boards, ahead for Pistulin. Can't get it out the blue line. Now they do. Just couldn't get that breakout going the right way. Now dropped into the Hawks end. Schroeder ahead for Friedel. Howell at the blue line, dropped across from Friedel, top of the circle. Howell back for Friedel, couldn't find him. Take that shot, buddy. Dad looking for the glory. Turned over there to Ocho, played off the boards. Ahead, Ocho's trying to chase him down, gonna get there first. He's got Friedel looking for him right out in front. Tipped up over his stick. Now Howell right out in front, shot off the post. Tried to get his own rebound. Oh, just couldn't plant his feet there. Howell with a post. Better get to the bench faster than that. Played with a high stick. Oh, 3-0, we lead. Frenetic play there for a minute. We did hit a post, couldn't get the rebound. Now we get a line change. Ocho's out, Petruska, Romano, center ice face-off. Deep pair here, Mason. Miles Pisa, won there by Ocho. Back to Jaden Mason. Ahead, tipped off the stick of the Palm Beach player into the Palm Beach end, then played up the half boards to the blue line. Mason holds it in, pumps it back down into the corner. Petruska there, but past his stick. Now Ocho past his stick. Now it's picked up by the, Now it's picked up by the Hawks as they go 2-on-1 the other way, 3-on-1. Jaden Mason back, deflected behind the net there by Ling. Now Pisa joins in, played up the wall to Petruska, played right out into the middle, missed Ocho, but hits Mason, and now Ocho again. He's joined by Romano, makes a move right out front, got it low, just couldn't get it out in front. Now played behind the net, 3-0 we lead, less than 2 minutes left in this second period. Behind the net now, Hawks up to the top of the circle, now out of the zone. No, out of the zone just barely, then dumped back in by Petruska. It looked like it played off that curved corner of the ice, or the glass. They say no. Played back into Bulls in, picked up by Dudley here behind the net. Surveying, he stumbled a little bit, just wraps around the boards, going to find Petruska. Tipped out in front for McGlynn, just about turns the puck over. Now ahead to Johnson. And then Romano offside. I don't think he saw that Johnson didn't handle that puck cleanly. Caused him to jump offside a little bit, and he couldn't hold up. So we'll get a line change in neutral zone faceoff. Johnson is going to come out with Pistulin and Miller. McGlynn and Dudley. Face-off won there by the Bulls. Back to in. Down the boards, Pistulin. Turned over at the blue line, Pistulin. Now just played down deep. Behind the net. Dudley going to get there first. Then played around the boards, Pistulin. Pistulin off his backhand, but out of the zone. Just missed a streaking Rollin Johnson. Now right back through the middle come the Hawks. Played at the blue line in deep. Into the corner, now behind the net. McGlynn wraps it around for Miller. Miller at the blue line. Centering feed, just can't connect with Johnson. Having a little trouble with that breakout that they work on at practice. Ends up on the stick of the Hawks player. Shot behind the net. Now to the corner, drop to the blue line, held in. Shot saved right out in front. Johnson ahead to Miller. Miller can't handle it, but now he's got it. Miller to the blue line, top of the circle. Just want to get it deep here. Just get it deep. Turns it over, though. Played up and out of the blue line. Drop pass for Jaden Mason. Off the boards, nobody there. End of the period. Sorry, bad filming there. Kids are going nuts behind me. Oh, you're good, buddy. Into the second period. Bulls into the first period 2-0, then the second period 3-0. We lead. Good, strong play so far. Let's see if we can carry this through the next 13 minutes to the end of the game. Coach Scott with some sage coaching advice going into this third period. See if we can get the Bulls to close it down. There's a soccer game going on behind me. We'll stick with the hockey for now, though. Well, let's see if I can get a live look in. Coach has drawn something up on the boards. We'll see. I hope it works. Been working so far. Let's see if we can keep it going. 3-0, we lead. The Hawks are coming out of their bench, ready to start this third period. Coach Scott still coaching up the boys. Some last-second adjustments to see if we can finish this game strong, knowing that we have a tough opponent coming up at 3 p.m. We lead 3-0. To start the second period, Schroeder...
Turnovers picked up a lot there.
That was just a chaotic period in general, yeah. I thought it was penalties, like crazy stuff. Face-off will come to center ice to start this third period. Schroeder, Friedel, Howell, deeper here, Jaden Mason, Miles Pisa. Face-off center ice, ref waiting for the goalies to get in the net. They're ready, he's ready, let's go. Face-off won by the Bulls. Picked up by Howell, shoveled ahead to Friedel at the blue line, tapped into the Palm Beach end. They pick up the puck, though, as they go D to D. Now picked up, though, by Howell, right out in front for Evan. Oh, his shot off the legs of a Palm Beach Hawks player, and then cleared up and out of the zone, play back in offside. Just came out of the zone by a foot or so. And we'll get a quick change here as Ocho comes out with Romano and Petruska. Face-off won eventually by the Bulls. Played to the blue line, out, and then offside. D-pair is going to come off here, replace McGlynn, Dudley, neutral zone face-off, same forwards. Face-off controlled there by Hawks. Played back into their zone. But then to the stick of McGlynn to Dudley, off the boards ahead. Ocho, Romano to Ocho, what a move. Top of the circle, face-off dot, centering feed. Can't find Petruska, whistle. Puck ended up in the net, but after the whistle, they don't count those ones. You got to do it between the whistles. So offensive zone face-off, same 5 it looks like, yep. See if they can get a chance to put another one in as we lead 3-0. Could use some insurance here. 12 minutes left in the game. Face-off to the left of the Palm Beach goalie. Won there by Palm Beach. Almost controlled by Ocho. Then played it to the blue line. Now out. Dudley back. Looking for an interception there. Gets it now offside. Well, the play was interrupted by Dudley, which caused the Palm Beach forward to drift offside. So as soon as it was played over the blue line, offside.
Doing great, guys.
Encouraging words from the stands. And more encouraging words from Aunt Michelle. Face-off one here. Hawks through center ice. Now to the Bulls' blue line. Down low into the corner. Drop pass stolen by Romano. Stolen right back by Hawks. But then picked up by... Loose change picked up by Ocho. Oh, Grant offside. He just didn't anticipate that turn right at the blue line. Thought Ocho might drop it to him, so he was streaking across the blue line. Ocho held on to it offside. Go the Bulls. So face-off now, neutral ice. One there by the Hawks. Behind the net, Pisa. Up the boards, Pistulin. Pistulin looking for an outlet fast. Oh, just can't quite find Miller. Now he does. Miller wants to dump it in. Johnson gives chase. Behind the net, Johnson. Looking for Miller behind the net. Out front, Johnson. Shot, save. Now Miller looking for the blue line. He's going to find Jaden Mason. Mason goes across Pisa. Pisa on his forehand shot wide. I'm sorry, not wide. Kicked away by Palm Beach. Now to the blue line through the stick of Pisa, but picked up there by Jaden Mason, retreating into his own end. Hawks going to pick it up in the neutral zone and play it down deep into the Bulls' end behind the net for Jaden Mason. Mason picked up in the corner, ahead to Pistulin. He can't tip it out into the middle, stays in the Bulls' zone. Now it's Jaden Mason again. See if he can try the other side. This time looking for Miller. Played hard across the ice, off the boards, into the feet of Miller. Now Jaden Mason on it again. I think this time he's just going to skate it up and out of the zone. At least gets that done. Johnson still hustling, but Palm Beach comes away with it. Hawks looking to center it right out front, off the stick of Pisa. Now Rollin Johnson played down the boards. Rollin Johnson, heavy feet now. Looks like he's been out for a while. Now they're going to find Howell right in the middle of the ice. He's just going to take it wide, do the cross-ice dump, and then chase it. He's going to look to get his own rebound, slap it high. Wow. I don't know if he did that on purpose. Worked out just the way he planned, just didn't go in. Now Howell in the corner fumbles it, comes away with it, spinning puck on in. He's going to find Dudley. Drop pass, McGlynn, cross-ice feed right out in the middle. Friedel couldn't get it home. Now Howell trying to tip it up and over. He's been watching too many video games. Now McGlynn back down low, Friedel. Friedel cross-ice Schroeder, pass Schroeder to Howell. Oh, Howell tried to clear it up to Dudley, couldn't. Played up and out of the zone. Well, it was the right thought, just couldn't connect there. Now it's Friedel, played into the Palm Beach end. Turned over there, Howell, can he get there? No, Palm Beach is gonna get there first. Howell again looking for a turnover, kicked it off his feet, then played into the Bulls' end. McGlynn down to get it now. We lead 3-0. McGlynn behind the net. Up to Friedel. Oh, off the boards. He's got to move it to Schroeder, and he does. Now Schroeder's going to find the top of the circle. Drop ice pass, Howell. Backhand. Couldn't get it to go. The pass was perfect. Howell just couldn't handle it. Now dropped up to the blue line, McGlynn. Cross ice, Dudley. Top of the circle. Bottom of the circle. Shot deflected behind the net, Howell. Knocked out of the air, Howell. Now behind the net, Palm Beach. Back for Schroeder. Cross ice fast. Finds McGlynn. Shot tipped out front. Howell looking for the putback. Schroeder backhand. Save. Save again. Into the corner. Really good pressure here. Dudley now. Dudley cross ice McGlynn. Everybody's just standing in front looking for a tip. Palm Beach finally. No. Friedel comes away with it. Palm Beach to the boards. Dudley want to hold it in. No, sorry, that's McGlynn. Right out in the middle. Now it's Dudley. Man, everybody's tired. They've been out there for a long time. Good pressure, just not able to change. You can see they got heavy feet now. Out in front, can't quite get it. Somebody. Friedel in the corner. Oh, drop pass. Couldn't find Dudley. Change. Howell goes off. Friedel comes off. Now Romano at the blue line, dumped in. Ocho's out on the ice fresh. Long shift, a lot of pressure, no goals, 3-0, we lead. Held in here, Jaden Mason to the top of the circle. Just couldn't get it off his stick. Mason Romano, though's got it. To his forehand shot, couldn't score though. Jeez, Mason Romano. Now Ocho Terena again, can't get it off his stick. Stolen by Palm Beach, then pumped right out in front by Romano. Now behind the net, Palm Beach, gonna be held in here, Jaden Mason. He finds the stick of Ocho. His centering feed popped high up into the air, knocked out of the air by Romano, now picked up by Palm Beach, coming up and out of the zone. Hey, what's up? After, go play. Stolen here, Ocho, top of the circle, pushed down from behind, no call. Picked up by Palm Beach. Held in Romano, now held in Pisa. Pisa's just gonna shoot from distance, deflected wide. Yeah, we'll get something to eat right after this. It's almost over. Blue line taking over here. Petruska, top of the circle. Oh, he tried to make a move, just couldn't complete it. Tipped away by the goalie, back into the corner. Bulls sustain this pressure. 2 really good shifts in a row. Let's see if we can get one with a goal. Looking for Pisa, but too slow. Turned over there by Palm Beach. Through the middle of the ice, stolen Pisa. Nice play by him just to maintain his feet as he comes rumbling down, right down Main Street. Shot save. 6 minutes, 10 seconds left in the game. We'll get a change. Like I said, 2 long dominating shifts from the Ocho line and the Schroeder line. Just couldn't get a goal. Now we'll try the Johnson line, see if they can put this thing on ice. We lead 3-0, 6 minutes left to go. McGlynn shot from distance, tipped wide. Off the boards, Palm Beach, held in Bulls. Miller comes off the boards with it, and the high slot shot, oh, just wide. Miller, he's got those long arms and a long stick and a powerful shot, just sent that one wide. Icing, they're gonna say. We'll keep the same 5 out, it looks like, after this icing call. Come back down for an offensive zone face-off for the Bulls. 5 minutes, 46 seconds left in the game. Face-off 1 Bulls, down low Miller. Drop to the blue line, Dudley. Dudley into the middle of the ice. Drop back down low again for Miller. This time behind the ice, or behind the net, Pistulin. Past the stick of Miller. Played to the blue line, Dudley. Picked up Palm Beach to the blue line and out. Now through center ice they come. Pass through the neutral zone. Gonna be picked up here by Miller. Turned over blue line. Behind the net, Palm Beach. Into the corner, Pistulin. He's just gonna hold it there. Wait for help. Here comes Johnson. Palm Beach comes away with it. Played up to the blue line, not out. Held in. Shot, tipped. Save, Ling. Behind the net now, into the corner. Up the boards, Miller. Miller ahead, Johnson. Just to get it out of the zone, they do. Rollin Johnson. Oh, look at this. Shot, save. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the game. Let's see who's out there. Schroeder, Howell, Friedel. Friedel started the game out high. He's had a really good game. Seemed to taper off lately. Let's see if he can pick it up with a really good shift here. Playing his first set of games at forward. Face-off 1 there, Palm Beach. Played up and out of the zone. Played off the boards to center ice by Howell. Cross ice pass finds Friedel. Friedel to the blue line. Drops it for Howell. His shot wide. Driving the net there. Putting the puck just wide. Tipped off the Palm Beach player's stick by Howell. Now Schroeder. Schroeder top of the circle. Centering feed. Can't find Howell. Going to be picked up there by Palm Beach. Played to the blue line and out. Picked up now. Schroeder at the blue line. Through the stick of the Palm Beach player, but picked up there by Palm Beach. Held in by Jaden Mason. Mason's got Howell and Friedel in front. Just couldn't get it off his stick. Instead plays it behind the net, looking for Friedel in the other corner. Finds him there. Friedel stopped it up to the blue line. Pisa makes a move back down Friedel. Friedel looking Howell low off his stick. Howell can't get it in front. Takes a dive at it. Now held in again. This time Howell off the boards. Pisa right back out in the middle. Friedel can't gather that bouncing puck in. Palm Beach is going to come away with it here. They go through center ice. Picked up Palm Beach blue line into the Bulls end. Knocked off their stick momentarily. Now into the corner. Pisa right out into the middle. Picked up by Palm Beach. They turn and swing on it. Picked up though by Pisa. Tipped up. Now go for the change. Ah, geez. Into the corner. Howell pushes player off the puck. Still can't come away with it though. Played up to the blue line. McGlynn, mishandles it. Stays with it. Held in. Played down low. Oh, couldn't quite get it down into the corner for Howell. It's going to be played up high into the air, up and out of the zone. Boy, these shifts are getting long. Friedel looking for Howell. Backhand. Oh, I tried to play it off the goalie and then tried to play it up in the air and knock it out of the air. Howell still fighting for it. Jeez. Friedel out front. He can't get it to go. Two minutes left in this game. McGlynn dropped for Dudley. Line change. Petruska's out. Ocho. Oh, off the boards ahead. Oh, this is going to go down for icing. You got to get it first. And he does. Oh, just to save it in. He was looking for Romano. Romano wasn't deep enough yet. Back down low. Too far for Ocho. Going to be held in here. Petruska. He tries to pull it off the boards. Can't. Palm Beach does. Played back in offside. We'll get our neutral zone face-off. 2 minutes left in this game. Deep air changes out. Yeah, Dudley comes off. Now Romano, Ocho, Petruska, Jaden Mason, Miles Pisa. Face-off won there by Palm Beach, but deflected by Romano into the corner. He looked to hassle the Palm Beach player. Comes away with a puck, though. Now right out in front. Romano looking for a penalty there. Not going to get it. Played out in front. Oh, Romano again looking for the puck. Can't find it. All the Palm Beach players are falling all over the ice. Now Ocho goes down. A little bit of rough play going on right now. Centered right out front. Going to find Pisa. Tees it up. Looking for a tip wide. Right out front again. Nobody can get it. Now Pisa off his backhand, just wanted to shovel it on frame, look for a tip, trying to find somebody, and then covered and whistled. Minute 20 left, we lead 3-0. Miles, get down. Line change here. Johnson, Miller, Pistulin. Same deep pair. Offensive zone faceoff for the Johnson line. They win the face-off, but stolen there by Palm Beach. Recovered nicely, though, by Pisa in his own end. Looking for outlet feed. He's going to find Miller here at half ice. Bulls have numbers. Miller at the blue line. Stops, shoots. Looking for the rebound. Shot. Now Pisa. Drilled high. Now Mason down from his D position. Centering it right out front. Can't get there. Now it's Johnson skating back on D to cover for Jaden Mason. Jaden Mason, though, on the back check. Covered and a whistle. 45 seconds left in this game. We'll get one more line change here, it looks like. See if these guys can finish this one out. 3-0, we lead. Up the boards here, Schroeder, the blue line Schroeder. Looking for Howell. Shot. Oh, and in. Are you kidding me? Oh, my gosh. What a tag. Top shelf, baby. The puck was kind of deflected and just sat on the ice, and Kellen skated right on top of it and ripped it top shelf. Counted, baby. 4-0. That one's going to put this one to bed. If there was any question left, it's been answered. Centerized face-off here to wrap up this game. 30 seconds left. The Bulls want to at least hold on to the shutout, as it looks like they're more than likely going to come away with this win. 4-0. Much needed win for the Bulls. Oh, Dudley stolen from Howell. Now Dudley to the blue line. He wants one too, doesn't he? Shot save. About 10 seconds left in this game, and we're going to call a penalty for a hook. Who's got this hook? Mark. Hey, how many penalties is that? No, for Mark. 2 only?
3, I think.
All right, well, good thing the game's almost over, I guess. 10 seconds left. An academic call on Mark. Textbook says it was a penalty, but it won't make a difference in this game as the Bulls win. And now we take a slash. Who's going to take that slash? McGlynn takes a slash?
Oh well.
4 seconds left. 6-on-3. Palm Beach going to fire it from the blue line right out in front. That'll be the end of the game. Count it. Bulls win 4-0 on goals from Mark Schroeder, Gabriel Ochoa Torrena, Rollin Johnson, Kellen Howell. We win 4-0. We'll be back at 3:45, I think, for game number 2 against the Everblades. Longtime rival, the Everblades. The players may look different, but the uniforms are the same. You'll want to tune in for that one. Thanks for joining me for this one. I hope you enjoyed the broadcast and the outcome. See you at 3:45. Go Bulls.